Hello, love. Welcome home to Eden. So here we are, and we are addressing the issue of loneliness because loneliness is a real thing. It's getting more and more profound as we, as a culture, start to keep valuing independence more than connectedness. So I've come up with about 13 things to help you with this because I find myself very lonely much of the time. I'm so independent and now I pay the price for that. And it's true that I don't actually want anybody's company just to end my loneliness because I actually value my own company more than anybody's, and I give myself such an amazing time when I'm with myself. So one of the things to do is to really immerse yourself in the joy of your aloneness first. Notice that you're doing things that you can't do in the company of others, like a crazy stupid movie nobody else would watch that you think is super funny. Or like me, like parked here on the side of the road, I found a way down to the river and I'm sitting in the mud. No one else would do this with me. Enjoy, the freedom of your aloneness first. Okay, second of all, try talking to yourself. I talk to myself all day long because I have to. I have to talk to somebody. I'm out here doing solar and I'm doing my videos and I'm many times on the road for hours and hours. My daughter's grown up, my husband's long gone. Who am I going to talk to? So I talk to you. Make videos. Yep, that's another one. Because it's as if you're there with me. But also, like, just talking to myself, I give myself really positive self-speech. Like I'll say, you're doing great. I'm so thankful to be with you. Just keep going, one more step. I know that you love this. Isn't it delightful? All right, that's sad and pathetic, but it works. Another thing. Okay, so that was now we're on number 3. Number 3 is I want you to go into nature more. Like even at the side of the road, here I am. I found my nature spot, right? Nature is a community in relation, right? Every plant, every bug, the water over the rocks, the wind through the leaves, they're all in a conversation of relationality. And when you go into nature, nature embraces you as part of that, as part of the family, and you get to feel included immediately as your breath goes in and out, as you witness, the trees witness you. That is a major thing that I do to stay less lonely, because in a house, in a room, in a box, there's this cutoff from all of creation that is so unbearable. I mean, they say that when people are put in jail, into a cell, the worst torture you can do to somebody is completely isolate them, and they'll do this to kids in lockup. It's the cruelest thing to go through, the years and years or days and weeks of being shut in a house. So come outside in nature and feel how all of creation is in relation. All right, number 4. I want you to envision friends and family. There was a time when my daughter, all of her friends graduated from high school, and she was there suddenly without anybody she related to, and she was really young, and she was just crying and felt like she would never have friends again. She was so heartbroken. So we did this visioning together of, well, what would it be like? What would your new group of friends be like? And how they love you and how they need you and how they're thankful for you and how funny they are and fun and adventuresome and how they take you places and pick you up and bring you places and invite you to things. So I did this long meditation with her, and at first she was just pissed off at me for being so damn positive as always. But, next thing we know, all of these 18-year-olds embrace her in and start picking her up and taking her places and creating events all because of her, because they love her so much, And she had now her group of friends, boyfriends, everybody came from that group. But it took us consciously invoking, envisioning the life she wanted of friendships and connections. So let's have you do that, okay? Now, number 5. So you're going, yeah, great, I envision all these friends, but where am I going to meet them? How's that going to happen? So volunteering. Volunteering is number 5. Soup kitchens, the survival center, the pet refuge, anywhere that engages some of your concerns. Those people will be so happy when you show up. They'll be so thankful for your help, and you'll meet the most amazing people who in that journey of volunteering. Okay, number 6, church. Church, I am not a religious person because I really feel that so much of religion has been written over by humans. Oh, sorry, loud. And changed. The sacred texts have been changed, especially to put down women. So noisy in this town. I'm so glad I don't live here anymore. I used to live here and it was always lawnmowers everywhere. Oh gosh. Okay, so anyway, so church though, the thing about it is that people are coming there for their souls to be uplifted. So when you go to church, find one that's like universalist or a synagogue or something that's in alignment with your heart. And then just hang out afterwards. Go to the little coffees and teas and the little brunches, those things that happen afterwards, and you'll get the most amazing people in your life, and you can count on them once a week. You'll see these people, and even just once a week is a lot. If you go once a week, it'll have ramifications into other little events you end up at with these people. Okay, good. We're going good now. Well, the other thing is to work on yourself, because the desire for relationship, it's natural. It's totally natural. We all need friends and family and community, and we lose them over time. But we often focus, our loneliness can often come in the middle of community when there's a lot of people around us and we still feel profoundly lonely. And this is part of why what it really takes to get out of loneliness is this work on oneself. And the work is about vibrationally aligning as love, because you cannot attain love if you are not already love. It's a very profound thought that I heard from a great master, Swami Muktananda. And I've been contemplating it a lot, because when we're thinking that person should love me and I love them so much and where are they? Why aren't they here? We're not actually vibrating love. So to really figure out what is it to be love, to vibrationally align as love with love. Wow, it's a fascinating thing, because as soon as you go into community or around others and you're thinking how you appreciate them, how grateful you are for them, how beautiful they are, and you offer some compliments and you offer some help and some aid, because you're watching and listening, you can see what people need and you're there to be part of that, lend a hand. The person vibrating love become so attractive, they become so needed, because who's doing that? Who's actually vibrating the love that everyone's craving? Beautiful. So those are, I think we're on, that was number 7. Was there anything else for you? Love, 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 church. I guess that's enough for now. I can't find the page. The wind blew it away, so that means you're going to be fine. The wind of change has come, okay? Love yourself, love your life. Be the love that you seek. Okay.